We're in North Delta Community Park
That sounds right.
for the, I don't know if this tournament has a name,
Celebrate Spring.
Celebrate Spring Tournament.
Yeah.
This is the second tournament in this park this year. We had the Icebreaker here.
That's right. Here and Hawthorne. I think the whole weekend
That's
will be
right.
here, though, but
The younger girls, the majority of the younger girls might be at Hawthorne, right? Because there's two age groups in this, I think, in this.
yeah, you might be right. Or no, I don't know. I think it's all here.
So here we are, game one of the tournament, Saturday morning, 10 a.m. start. Pride versus Titans 09.
Feels like we've seen them a few times. Actually, twice last week? Or no, the week we were away? Yeah, in the, what tournament did we miss? The North Langley tournament was the last game we played against them. And
They
then-
handed us a loss at the end of the day.
Yeah, a little payback would be nice.
It was a
was a
line
final
drive
inning.
single over right field's head and
Inside the
and
park.
inside the park home run for the walk-off win.
Not going to see that every day.
Yeah. Not fun to be on the other end of it.
No.
Julia Waterman is pitching for the Pride. She's on the mound after a little bit of time away from pitching with a thumb injury. She's good to go. Thumbs up.
Just one thumb up.
One thumb up.
One thumb up. Got everybody here today, all 13, right? Girls here.
Lucky 13.
Yeah.
Fouled off just to the left of home plate for strike two. See if we can keep the stream up today. We do have a problem at this park with the stream going in and out. Reception's not great. Fouled off again over by the Titan dugout to the left of home plate.
Julia throwing pretty good after, what, 2-week absence, roughly? Something like that. Good contact by the slap hitter here. Julia trying to get her to chase high and
Yep.
fouled it off again.
It is going to third base or short, that's for sure.
Yep.
Strikeout for Waterman. Running over the defense, we have Julia Waterman on the mound. Her catcher is Sienna Gascon. Holly Ross at third. Sarah McDonald at shortstop. Janelle Cooper at second base. And Ryan Fowles at first. The outfield is Angie Lopez-Lee in left field. In center field, McKenna Cocker.
Whoa.
And in right field, Jada Mannion.
Pitch was a ball.
Was it? But not. Looked good, but ball two.
Maybe a tight strike zone.
I think I'm just going this side. That's okay.
That one. There we go.
In there for a strike. Roller for Holly Ross. And in time at first base to get the second out. Nice pickup by Holly.
Sadie Ponte, familiar
Sadie
face.
Ponte.
Joined us in Nationals last year. Julia is on. Maybe she take. Can she take a 2-week break between games? I don't think that'll work.
Well, if we time it right for special tournaments,
Yeah.
make sure she's rested.
Oh.
Oh, he calls it a strike. Whoa. A little bit of a delayed reaction from Blue behind the plate.
He thought about it.
It was a little off the plate though, but
Yeah. One of Julia's strengths, though, is if trying to pick those corners, and if you get somebody who, I mean, one of those is a little bit more liberal, but typically we don't get those calls when Julia's throwing. No offense to any blue out there who don't call them.
Exactly. For all of you watching at home, if you do see that our stream goes out or it's glitching, we really don't mind if you contact somebody else other than my phone, because my phone's streaming.
Please text Ray at...
But if you've got somebody you can relay that information to that can then tell us, that would be great, because we can't see when it goes down.
WhatsApp is fine, or for the parents or people in the chat.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'll be checking. I'm scorekeeping, so feel free to shoot me a text. Usually there's 3 or 4 that come in pretty quickly when it's down. We got all 13 batting here. I think we'll be doing that for a little while, you think?
I think so. I mean,
maybe playoff rounds?
Yeah, you might see
right.
Play 9, Bat 9 at that time.
Yeah. Especially start of the season.
But it's tough when you've got 3 to 4 girls on the bench, right? 4.
Yeah.
So...
And even batting, I mean, some games we've had, if you're not getting on base enough, you might get 1 or 2 at bats at best, right?
With 13 girls in a hitting lineup, and if your team isn't on the bats, then you're lucky if you get 2.
That's sometimes. Right, especially with the hour-and-a-half time limit for most games. All right, here we go. Pride the home team. We haven't had a lot of home games in these tournaments we played. No. We'll see away. Gary making friends.
She just nearly clipped her pitcher there with that throw. Our base coaches are Jimmy Ross at first and Gary Waterman at third.
We call him Big G. Do we? I don't know if anybody's ever said that. Probably not.
Don't think so.
Don't think so.
Jada Mannion leading us off.
Ooh, low.
Ooh.
Bobbled, too.
Just got her. Speedy Jada Mannion getting down the line pretty quickly.
First base, bobbled it a bit, but hung on.
I think if that had gotten to either side of the pitcher, if it had gotten to the pitcher's right, she's on.
Yeah.
One away, Sarah McDonald.
Papa Shane's birthday today.
Shane McDonald's birthday. Sarah looking to get a special hit for Dad. Down the first baseline, just foul.
Ooh. You can see the catcher setting up outside there.
Keep forgetting we're right on a plane path here, hey?
Maybe that's what throws off the signal. Maybe.
High for ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes.
Big old jet airliner.
Steve Miller?
Steve Miller, yeah. Oh.
Called third strike on the outside corner. 2 out. That brings up Julia Waterman. Probably I'd say the most consistent bat on the team right now.
Yeah. Couple hits last game.
Yeah. Outside for ball 1. As we were saying earlier, Julia's been She's been playing but not pitching for the last week or so.
No.
High and outside, ball 2. Little thumb injury, just some, like a, what do you call it? What do you call that injury? Shaved some skin off her thumb.
Oh, man,
right
that's
up the
hard.
middle. That's where she's been liking it lately. Like singles up the middle.
Right? Yeah, hard hit. So saying, like, typically, Julia, we know big doubles, big triples, big hits like that. But that last game, both hits, just hard hit out of the infield. That's all we need. Just making good contact right now. Come on, Ange.
Outside and high for ball 1. Angie Lopez-Lee also has been having a lot of success at the plate lately.
Yep.
Clutch hits.
Hopefully keep that roll. Well, not surprising there. We know Ange is capable of that.
Yeah. Been pulling the ball quite a bit. Low for ball 2.
Oh, Julia.
London Rosenwig throws down to first to see if she can
Julia wearing the big oven mitt, protecting that thumb.
trying to keep Julia honest.
Yeah.
Right down the middle for strike. 2 balls and a strike on Angie.
Nice
Ooh.
grab by the pitcher.
Nicely handled by the pitcher. Comebacker for the 3rd out. Sing songs.
Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh. I said ooh.
Entertainment brought to you by singing duo
Clowns.
Alan Ray.
Couple clowns. Shout out to our sponsors now that we're through one inning for this weekend's tournament. Apex Accounting, returning
Apex
sponsor. And I believe the other sponsor is a new sponsor this year. It's for our team, Jason Avon Real Estate.
Jason Avon, a Pride dad and fellow streamer.
Oh, he takes care of the streaming too
Yeah,
for
he
his
does,
team?
yeah. Thanks to Jason and Jason Avon and Apex Accounting for your sponsorship. We appreciate it. The ladies appreciate it.
Any sponsors looking to sponsor salaries for the broadcast crew? We're underpaid.
Our contract's coming up for renewal.
Yep.
Mid-season.
It's going to be a big one. It's going to be a big one. Although I heard Katie on the broadcast while I was away.
Yeah, she was pretty good.
She was pretty good. Yeah.
Outside for a ball.
I got a little worried for us after hearing her. She also called a couple things, a couple hits.
It was informative for me, just
Right?
for with her experience, having her sort of chime in on questions that I had that I couldn't figure out necessarily what was going on.
Yeah, we usually have Kim in the truck, but Kim's in the dugout
Kim's
today.
on the bench.
Yeah.
Ryan Fowles takes care of that, knocks it down with her glove, and plays with it in foul territory for a minute, a second. One away.
Pride coaches in red, contrasting the black uniforms of the Pride girls. All blacks today. That one blooped up.
Holly Ross comes down with it for the second out.
Some excitement in behind us. Looks like what's that? White Rock 08 and Fury 08 maybe? Yeah. Playing right now. We'll be seeing Fury later on.
London Rosenwig pops out to Holly Ross for the second out, and it's nice to get through some of the big bats on Titan team.
Yes.
London being one of them. She kind of has a lot of power and
yeah, we've seen her hit some bombs against us. Not with
Yeah.
Titans, but I remember more so from Fusion last year. Was it Appleton or McDonald? McDonald. Was she with Bella Tyson and all that?
Fusion McDonald.
McDonald, right?
I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah, it must have been.
Yeah.
High for a ball and just a bit outside. Julia mixing it up on the mound. I'm actually not regretting my clothing choices right now.
You
It's a
went the
little
pants,
chilly.
I went the shorts. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did bring the zip-up hoodie because I thought, oh, heads! That one going into the field in behind us. Nobody else was shouting heads, so I felt I had to do something.
Yeah.
It's my civic duty to vote and my civic duty to yell heads.
Apologize for your speakers at home.
But you know what?
Waterman
Everybody's
catches-
safe.
Waterman catches the outside corner for strike 3, and that retires the side. And we head into the bottom of the second. 0-0.
0-0, as they would say on Soccer
As the
Saturday.
English call it.
Yeah. Nils.
Not. Did they say not too?
Did they say not? Oh, I've never heard that.
I don't know.
It's possible, though. So I believe we have 8 teams in this tournament. So if anybody cares how it works, play 3 games, which is the round robin today. I think there's a few teams that played last night. We were not one of them, but we have all 3 scheduled for today. And then once we're done, it'll be 1v8, 2v7, 3v6, 4v5 tomorrow in the playoff round.
I'm glad you knew that because I didn't.
What's that?
I'm glad you knew that. 'cause
I did some homework, yeah. I did some homework. Gold medal game will go at 4 o'clock. Hopefully we're there.
We'll be here at the park until about 8 tonight.
Yeah, today's a 12-hour, well, including travel time, a 14-hour day at the park,
Yeah.
just with the way our lineup went up.
So we've got the 10 a.m. game, which is this one, obviously, and then a little bit of a break and play at 2,
Yep.
and then another
A
break.
little bit of a break and then play at 6, yeah. So if you have any chores, shopping to do, you'll have some time between the games.
Maybe
No.
go see the Leafs play at the pub.
Hey, yeah, they're on a roll.
Holly Ross at the plate. Down the first base,
Oh, nice.
right to number 12, Morgan Loverin. One away. It's kind of what you want to see, though, the first time through the order. You want to see the contact.
Yep. It's a good sign. Ryan Fowles, big double in Wednesday night's game. Coming back from her vacation.
Who else had a nice smash? Oh, Nia Kalaminas had
Oh,
a
yeah.
beautiful, like, on a rope double.
On the
to
into right field.
right center.
Yep. That was at
Just
the,
low for a ball.
was out at the Abbotsford Canucks game for hockey windup, but we got a suite. We got upgraded to a suite there because we know one of the ones works for the Canucks. But I was watching the Pride game as I was multitasking.
You were multitasking.
So-
Yeah.
You weren't broadcasting though, were you?
No.
No, so I didn't bother having the sound on. Oh, that's
It's cranked.
gonna be trouble.
It's going to drop.
Speaking
Nice
of a
hit by
double,
Ryan
speaking of a
Fowles.
double.
Slides in safely at second.
Ryan's feeling it. Maybe she should go away to the Caribbean more often. John,
Just like Julia, she just needs a 2-week break.
right? John, get the home equity line of credit increased.
Nice to see her bat.
Yes.
Kieran McIntyre, who exploded last year with just an incredible sort of
Be nice to see that. She was
Hitting,
pulling the ball well too, right?
hitting demonstration towards
yeah.
the end of the year last year, or like actually halfway through the year onward. In their first strike.
Be
Ryan
nice.
Fowles at second.
Like you said, just making contact this first time through, but it is contagious, right?
Yeah.
I think when everybody gets picked up by a few bats going, and then
In the dirt. Ryan Fowles elects not to test the arm of London.
probably best to not.
one away, right?
Yeah.
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 We're already in scoring position.
I'd wait. Yeah.
Single brings in a run, most likely. High for a ball.
And I don't know if Ryan's wearing 2 socks like her dad is, so
Johnny, 2 socks?
yeah, if she's wearing 2 socks, I'd say go for it. But
Yeah.
1 pair of socks, better to play it safe.
2 balls and a strike on Kira McIntyre. Inside for ball 3. Pretty close. I think Kira sold that a little bit.
Yep. She did the boot scoot and boogie and got a ball out of it. Oh,
Big cut.
all right, Kira, let's go.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Just like to see the girls swinging, so that's always nice. So far, so good with the stream, it looks like.
Yeah, I haven't seen any issues, so no weak signals yet.
Sienna Gaskin is up. Pride catcher for today. Low again for a ball.
Sienna's been hitting the ball pretty well too to start the season. The last,
The little
Like,
dry
yeah,
in the
yeah.
last week or
But
two.
she had a little
couple
stretch
weeks, but
there.
Yeah, she had a good stretch there. She was hitting
against her
singles
former
and
team.
doubles.
Yeah.
Fly
It's
ball.
gonna go out
It's
of
going to be
play.
out of play. Off the roof of the dugout, of the Pride dugout. Sienna, a competitive volleyball player.
We'll see if she can spike one to the outfield here. Or just a little volley will
Just get a
do.
little dig in there or whatever. I'm not really up on volleyball
I don't know much about volleyball.
lingo.
Oh,
Oh, that's in. Oh, brought down by the shortstop. Looked like it was going to carry a little further.
too bad. Little breeze pushed it back into the infield.
So far, people are making contact. So
Defense stays clean and keep the bats going. We should be all right.
pitching's on point right now.
Yep.
Just going over our defense again, I don't think there's any changes yet. We tend to sort of roll with the same fielding lineup for at least 4 innings nowadays. So,
Seems like it.
so
three or
your
four.
pitcher's still Julia Waterman. Her catcher is Sienna Gaskin, who's just getting her gear on. Holly Ross at third base. Sarah McDonald at short. Janelle Cooper at second base. Left field is Angie Lopez-Lee. Right now, she's throwing the ball around with her center fielder, McKenna Cocker, and in right field, just warming up at the side there, is Jada Mannion. Coaching in the dugout, our head coach is Gary Waterman. Kelsey Morgan is in there, and Jimmy Ross. And sitting in the sun is Kim Brooks.
Good to see Kim back. Was she out there for Wednesday, I heard, too?
Yeah.
Wednesday was her first game back? Yeah. She's now open for lessons as well, I hear. Or, yeah. Got a text from her.
Already booked some time with
Yeah,
her.
we'll be doing the same thing. I heard, was it yesterday I got a text or the day before? Yesterday. Said she's open for business, so good to see her back. I started doing sprint training before the game.
You did?
Kim, yeah, she was sprinting.
Oh, Kim did. Okay.
Quick recovery.
Nicely,
Good cover there by Jada.
nicely placed bunt or chop.
Chop bunt. Bunt chop.
I think you'd want maybe, I don't know. Let Julia take that so
Yes.
she's already facing that way.
Yeah.
Ryan had to turn around.
That's right. I think it would have been a hard get anyway, just with the buzz, but it would have probably had a better chance.
Need to be prepared for the stolen base or the hit and run, bunt and run in their first strike. Sienna's got a great arm, pretty accurate. She's
Yep.
thrown a few girls out so far. I think she threw a few of her old teammates
I
out.
saw that, yeah. I wasn't there, but I was watching that one as well.
I think there was 2 in that one game.
Yeah, there was
If I
2.
recall. Yeah. Good call by the base ump to recognize that it went off
Her
the
leg.
batter. Yeah. Which then informed home plate. They both called dead ball.
Good communication between the two.
It's tough to see for the home plate ump sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Well, you're watching for the pitch. That's pretty bang play
Yeah.
with the catcher in the way, too.
There you go. Strikeout for Julia Waterman.
It's the first out.
Wonder if we'll see the Titan player square up to bunt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. It's kind of a late chop at it with a...
Kind of looks similar to what we saw in the first batter, right?
Yeah.
From the other side. Was she a lefty? Yeah. It was a lefty before that.
Yeah. Outside for a ball. Big, healthy lead at first base. I'd be inclined to throw.
I would, too. I think if we get it again, Sienna will come up throwing on this next one.
Nice bunt. Handled by Janelle Cooper at first. It's a good
Holly?
pickup by Holly Ross.
Yeah.
For the second out, that advances the runner to second, does the job, but there's 2 out.
Janelle or Ryan that made
Janelle.
Janelle covered? Yeah.
Yep. Ryan was in for the bunt.
Yeah.
2 away. On the outside corner for strike 1. Julia painting the corners nicely there.
Very good, yeah. Again,
0-2.
she is on.
Another strikeout for Waterman. That ends the inning and ends the threat.
Some runs would be good.
Titans leave their runner stranded on second, and we head to the top of the
The bottom of third.
bottom of the third. Bottom of third, yes, sorry.
What do you think this? Do you know what the song is saying?
No clue.
Appetit. Appetit. Like, do you know what the
I
actual
got
words are? Is it letters or words?
I know. Speaking of that, though,
Yeah.
have you noticed that some of the music has blocked our
Oh, really?
our
Like,
yeah? In certain regions, it'll. I keep getting messages from YouTube saying this has been blocked in certain regions.
like Denmark or
Yeah,
Korea or
but I think the music's coming through really loud on the stream, and then so there's copyright
because of
for these
YouTube.
songs.
Yeah,
yeah, it's a
like
YouTube
Game
thing.
Changer. I think we're using it, we'd be fine, but
But it's only certain songs. Like you can get away with some and not others.
it's weird, right? Instagram is very similar that way. If you put up videos with music, sometimes it'll catch, but it's only certain artists and songs.
Is
that seems
that
to be.
based on the artist and their labels? Kind of.
I think it's the labels.
restrictions?
Yes, whether it's Sony or whatever labels there are that do that. That's too bad. Like if it's background noise, it's not you using their music. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but it can't tell. Yeah. So it just cuts out sections or the whole stream audio?
I don't know.
I haven't gone back to
It might
listen to
cut out the whole stream, but only in certain regions.
Right. But not in our region.
I'll have to go look at my emails and see what it says again.
Oh, you get all the emails for that?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think you do too, actually. You're an admin on
Oh. I don't
Low
check.
for a ball on Bella Graham.
It's probably going to my junk mail.
Bella on the bench right now, but typically catching or playing infield, third base. Her two positions. Low and outside for ball 2.
Be nice to get a leadoff batter on.
Another hit into the gap on the other field. Oh, stretching it into a triple.
White Rock, yeah.
Strike 1 on Bella Graham.
White Rock, team we saw Wednesday night. Looks like they're putting up some runs,
They couldn't hit Naya.
right?
They
Yeah.
could. I think they got one blooper hit over third base, and then a hit to right field, and I think that was
That
it.
was it. 15 strikeouts for Naya on Wednesday.
15?
15.
Wow. And that's 6 innings.
6 innings, yeah. So, not a lot of work for the defense.
Bella Graham walks herself down to first base. That brings up JC Janelle Cooper, number 24.
Is Amara's hair getting lighter as she runs past us here and past the camera?
I don't know.
You don't know it? You live with her, right? At
Yes,
times.
but I see her every day, so I don't know.
I swear her hair wasn't that light last year. Anyway,
JC squaring up the bunt. Called a strike.
safe.
Nice slide into second. That was close. Janelle had squared up to bunt and takes the called strike.
I think Titans bench disagrees.
I wouldn't be surprised to see her square up again and bunt and see if we can get Bella to third.
Is it 0-1 count?
Yep.
Okay. Thought I missed
She does square up to bunt. Low for a ball as Janelle pulls out
You
of
tell,
that.
especially the round to 3, Janelle stands in there. So, a bit of a tougher throw when the batter's on the right side. Got
And if she can get the bunt down, it's now you got
even better. Yeah,
on third with one out. And
that's right. Sack fly would do it.
yeah, even an infield dribbler.
Yep. Ooh,
Swinging away for strike 2.
maybe a miscommunication on.
Yeah, there's a miscommunication on that one.
Got to be. Why would you do it once and not?
High for a ball.
Yeah.
It's chilly.
I'm not going to regret my shorts decision later.
No.
No. Well,
Swing and a miss for strike 3. That's the first out as Cooper goes down swinging.
the sound of cleats in the background on pavement.
Yeah. Amara Hunter up to bat. High and outside for ball 1.
Mara with the lighter hair than she had last year. Goes well with the black and gold, though.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, that's why
I
she
swear
did it.
it's lighter. I'm going to ask her later.
Yeah.
She'll probably be like, get away
Yeah.
from me, creep.
Ooh, fouled off. Out of play.
Does she get highlights like you do?
Exactly. We go to
Is
the
that
same
what it is?
person.
You guys, yeah. Father-daughter time?
Same with cornrows. Bella takes advantage of the drop ball by London Rosenwig for a steal. She's at third base with one out.
Not one steal, but two steals.
2 balls and a strike on Amara. High for ball 3.
Ooh.
You don't want to be going for that
What's going
one.
on? Oh, matching hats
Bison.
almost. Toronto Blue Jays
Affiliate.
hats being donned here. Big win.
Why? What are we doing there?
3-1 count. I think that was the call, though.
Interesting.
So now it's a full count with 1 out.
Yeah.
Again, Bella's on third.
Fouled off.
Big win for the Blue Jays last night against the Yankees, eh?
Yeah.
Comeback win in the ninth.
Was it a 4-2 score? Or?
I can't remember. 4-3? I think it was, I don't know. They won. That's all that matters. I might have been right. Might have finished 4-2. All right, 12. Let's go. Just going to give you one here. Mara doing a good job fighting these off. Outfield's playing pretty shallow here. Oh.
Caught looking on the third strike for the second out. McKenna Cocker up to bat. Lefty. Slapping lefty. See what happens. In there for a strike.
Come on, Kenna. See it, Kenna.
McKenna used to be a right-handed hitter with power, and moved over to the
Sometimes.
left side of the plate.
Oh, sorry, I lost our... How do I get back to... What's the count? 0-2?
One ball, one strike.
Okay. Sorry, something went wrong with our app here. Kenna.
On the outside corner for strike two on McKenna.
Come on, 16. Let's go. Got to fight it off, 16.
Trying to cash in that run at third base.
Jeez, come on, Kenna. You got this.
Oh. Sliced down the third base side. Just rolling to the dugout.
A little
Sorry.
bloop would do it. Infield is playing, obviously, a little further back, so Kenna can put one on the ground here,
They want to protect the run.
right?
Oh, chopped just to the left side of the plate. Foul.
Come on, 16. Come on, 16. Oh, no.
Called third strike. Looked a little outside, but
Yeah, hand
Titans
low.
get lucky and
You
get
know
out
what?
of the inning.
We've had a couple go our way, so.
Yeah.
Couldn't cash in the leadoff runner, unfortunately,
Yeah.
in a tight game. That's hopefully doesn't bite us.
Yeah.
Pretty quick moving game. We're only 38 minutes in, so not quite halfway, and we're a top of 4.
Yeah.
So could get the full 7.
John Fowles way down the right field line watching the game.
Yeah, it's a different look for him. Taking Joel Ross's usual position. Joel Ross here sitting with the regular folk, the
With the
common
moms.
folks. Yeah. Joel and the mums. No Katie. I think she's... Jace Ross has got some games today, a doubleheader, so Katie might be joining us later on, I think.
Nice. Where did Shane Mack go?
Yeah, good question.
And Carey.
Shane Mack out celebrating his birthday. No, he's around.
I think I see Carey McIntyre in
Outfield?
center field.
There you go. Yeah.
And then I don't know who's over in right. In there for a strike.
Might be Shane out there. Oh no, who's that? Yeah,
No, it's somebody taking photographs.
not with us, right? Is that Jordan? No.
Not Jordan, no. Where's Jordan?
Yeah, where's Jordan? They're like, oh,
Ball and a strike.
it's like a murder mystery. Like one person
We're trying
disappears at a time.
We're playing Where's Waldo with all the parents right now.
Yeah, Jordan was over there before, and he's gone. Maybe he's the one taking pictures. No, he wasn't wearing that.
Oh, look good.
That's 2 in a row that look good. Yeah, Jordan was wearing the black. Oh well, I'm sure we'll find them later.
Yeah,
Ooh,
she went.
Yeah.
Oh, not a great pitch.
No.
So, no.
Especially 2-1 count.
0-0. Ooh. Is that full count?
Yeah. We've had 2 or 3 pitches here that have been kind of tough. Definitely 2 of them that were close. Maybe he likes the right side of the plate better than the left side.
Swing and a miss.
Great pitch.
Second time the leadoff hitter has struck out because we are at the top of the order for the Titans. So 1 away. We will let you know if there are any fielding changes, but as of yet, it's the girls we've started with. So
Julia not getting those calls right now close to the edge of the plate as she was earlier. It's going to have to bring it in a little bit.
yep. How to play
Heads!
Heads up.
Oh. Into the fans in the game beside us. That was close. He did it for you.
Yep. I guess we don't need to be redundant.
No.
Strike on the outside corner.
She got that one.
Second out.
I'd say that wasn't as close as the one before, actually.
Yeah. But Julia's hitting her spots.
Yes. Well, Julia loves a ump like this, right? She's not forced to go straight down the middle. Can play around with the plate a little bit, which is one of her strengths.
Sadie Ponte up for her second at bat.
Oh, that's going to stay fair.
Fly ball.
Oh.
Jada Mannion underneath it.
Oh, no
and she
foul.
comes down
No
with
foul.
it. That was in fair territory, too.
I thought it was fair, right?
Yep. it
Yeah.
was.
Okay. Thought my eyes
3
deceived
up,
me.
3 down. Bottom of 4.
Again, defense is clean. We're at the bottom of the order here with Naya Calaminas. Before we see Jada once again, top of our order.
We're going from the bottom to the top.
But started at the bottom. Now we're here. Is that what it is? Started from the bottom. Started at the bottom. Now we're here. Yeah. The whole gang. Something. See if Naya can keep that bat going.
Yeah.
Don't expect a triple every time, but that'd be nice.
Was it a triple?
It was a triple.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I
it was
think
a
I said double at the beginning of this game that she hit a nice double, but you're right, it was a triple. And I think it was a stand-up triple at
It was
that.
her speed.
Her lightning, blazing.
I didn't. Yeah. For most people, it would have been a single, and Naya stretched that one into a triple.
She's got long legs, so I think it was about 8 strides.
Comes by the long legs, honestly. Naya's taller than both of us, right?
She
By
is.
quite a bit.
Yeah, we're both 6 foot, and she's about 6'1.5".
6'1"? Yeah, okay, that's right. 6'1" when I'm with the hat on. With the hat on, 6'1".
In the morning, too.
Yeah, that's right.
In the dirt for first pitch ball.
So does Coach Gary have to look up to her when he's talking to her?
I think so.
Yeah. Actually, all the coaches do.
Ball 2.
I guess the one thing is with bat 13, you can't have pinch runners or pinch hitters if you do go with a 13, right?
You can sub a pinch runner.
For
Like, say
you could have somebody in the middle order pinch run for somebody.
Yeah, you could have, like, because you could take your girl off second because there's 2 out and she's the catcher.
That you could do for her, right? Yeah. But I don't know if you could just do it because you want somebody else on. If you have a 13-person lineup batting,
Yeah.
you couldn't just pinch run anytime you wanted to. I think it'd have to be those situations where the catcher's on one or pitcher's on.
Normally, we'd get a text right now from Kim saying, giving us the actual.
Yeah.
But she's,
I'm just going with the logical, which sometimes
you're probably right. I don't know.
no lines in the outfield today.
I noticed that before, and I was
Did
going
you?
to say something, but strikeout. Calaminas goes down swinging.
Good battle back by the pitcher there.
Yeah. Jada Mannion. Outside and high for ball. 1-1. Chop just foul. Down the left hand side, third base side.
Too bad.
Swing and a miss for strike 3, the second strikeout of the inning. That brings up Sarah Mack.
We need a run, Ray. We need a run.
See if Sarah can get this going. We've had a couple of hard hit balls and nothing in the first and second inning, and nothing since then.
Yeah.
Nice hit by Sarah.
Ooh, misjudged. No, you got it.
Fly ball to center field for the third out. Not really a fly, more like a line drive.
Line drive, yeah. Center fielder looked like a little bit of panic there, but then
Yeah.
figured it out. Again, there has been some good contact, just can't string it together.
So we go to top of 5
Looks
in
like
a 0-0 battle.
looks like a couple changes on defense.
Would we call it a pitcher's duel?
No, a few changes on defense. Yeah, I'd say it's pitcher/defense. Pitcher's duel is fair. Actually, we got several changes here. A couple.
We'll kind of give you guys an update on
Yeah.
the changes to the fielding positions once everybody settles in and we see what's going on.
I got it. But you go.
Go for it.
You got it? Well, we got number 28 there, Julia. She continues to throw to Sienna behind the plate. Looks like Bella Graham is going to be on third base. Holly Ross will shift over to shortstop. Is that your daughter there? Amara Hunter at second. Filling in for Janelle. Ryan Fowles will remain on first. Your outfield looks like just the one change there. So Angie Lopez-Lee in left. McKenna Cocker in... That's not McKenna Cocker. That's Jada Mannion. My bad. In center field. And Kira McIntyre in right field. So Janelle, McKenna, Naya. And who am I missing?
Angie Lopez-Lee in left.
No,
You said
who's
it?
on the bench? Sarah. Sarah Mack.
Sarah Janelle.
McKenna and Naya are on the bench now. So I thought I had it. I didn't. They threw me a loop. Kenna was acting as if she was playing there.
Thought you were going to run with that a little more smoothly.
I bungled it. Yeah.
Fly ball.
Oh, girls, talk. Call that an error. I think it was one of those.
Right field's got to call her off.
Somebody's got to talk there, right?
Yeah. Runner on first. In the dirt, great stop by Sienna.
Saw Jimmy calling for the flying V.
The flying V.
He was waving his arms like a bird to the outfield. I think just maybe paying attention to the batter here.
Yeah. Just inside.
Yeah, I'd say so. Top 5, Pride facing a little bit of adversity here with that runner getting on the error or miscommunication. And now 2-0 count to the second batter.
Nice pitch by Julia. Rosenwig feigns bunt. Pulls out. I don't know if that was by design, just to see if it could look like
Good pass ball or something.
Looked like a good pitch to bunt.
Yep. Yeah, it didn't look like there was an attempt for contact, though. Oh. Why bunt
That's
when you
in
can
the
do
gap.
that? Jeez.
All the way to the fence. Very close. That's closer than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. Well, Titans strike first. Leadoff runner gets on and a hard hit ball for a double, RBI double.
Yeah.
Still no outs.
As we were talking, London with the big bat, you got to back up.
Yep. That's just what Jimmy was calling for.
It's still that ball was perfectly placed between left and center.
That would be a hell of a catch if you can get to that one.
Yeah.
And it wasn't hanging up there at all.
Yeah. That hit breaks the scoreless tie. We've got a 1-run game now.
Well, Pride's going to win this one. They're going to have to do what Titans did to us in the last tournament, which is rally back here in the late innings.
We're good for time, though, I think.
Oh,
aren't we?
lots of time.
Pop fly out of play. That's going to be out of. Almost hits the batting cages just to the right of right field.
Actually, I don't know the time limit in this thing.
90 minutes, I think.
I'm assuming it'd be 90 with the 2 hour between each game.
Fouled off for strike 2. Is there no out?
Oh, no outs. No. 0-2 count. In the round robin, and there's no new inning after 80 minutes.
Holly Ross can't come up with it as it squeaks between Bella Graham and Holly Ross. She tried on the backhand there. Nice attempt. Runners on the corners with no outs. Titans threatening to extend the lead. Should see the runner go on the first pitch.
And second time through the order here, they're starting to make some contact.
Yep. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Runner will advance to second, uncontested. So both runners now in scoring position.
Swing and a miss for strike 2. Just a little behind on that. Late decision to swing.
Julia way up in the count. We'll see if she... I think she might have got her with some high heat last time. See if Julia goes back there. Looks like she'll go away to start.
And that's exactly what she did.
Yeah.
Not a bad choice. If a girl's struggling to sort of keep up with the pitch, then why not go a little higher?
Fire it. Yeah. See if she... They're going to try to go
Definitely
away and
coming
low
to
maybe
Bella
again.
Graham if she does contact. Pop fly out of play. Angie Lopez-Lee chases it to the fence, but she had no chance at that. It's about 10 feet on the other side of the fence. We'd really love to see our bats come alive.
Yeah. Well, we'll be in the meat of our order when we do get back up.
Fouled off again.
Got to get out of here, though, first. Hopefully limited damage.
If a hit gets laid down here, it's going to Bella Graham. In the dirt for a ball. 1-2.
Big moment of the game here. See if Julia can get another K.
Slice foul down the third base side.
Again, they got this girl high last time. I'd go high, right at her head. Not at her head, but head height.
She's laid on every pitch,
Right?
so
High and fast. We'll see if Kelsey...
throw her a changeup.
Kelsey's wiggling her fingers. We'll see what comes of that.
A little hard for Kelsey to get
The signal in.
signal in.
Oh, that won't do it.
Hit on the forearm. That loads the bases.
Jeez. With no outs.
So this came up when we were in Acapulco, where I thought different decisions could have been made in regard to a situation where there was runners on second and third and a heavy hitter up for I think it was Brazil. And I wondered, because we weren't getting any runs, we weren't on the bats, and if we were going to win the game, it was going to be 1-0 or 2-1. And I thought, why not put that girl on first base, because now you've got a force everywhere,
Right.
and you get away from her heavy bat and maybe have a little luck with the next bat.
No, you're not saying that's what the call
No,
was
I'm not
there.
saying. I'm not saying what that.
But you're right. Why?
There's an upside to this situation,
Yes.
which is the bases are loaded. We got the force at home, and
Yes.
or any.
And we've seen, I think, well, I don't want to speak for the rest of their batters, but we saw a couple big ones already come up here.
Yep.
And you're right. There is a force everywhere now. So again, it's up to the defense now, pitching and defense, to try to get them out of this mess.
Right down the middle for strike one.
It's funny. I don't necessarily believe momentum, but sometimes it is. You know, you just have that start with that leadoff batter getting on, and then it just kind of things trickle away from you.
Yep.
It seems to happen once in a while.
I mean, that started with a bloop single into right field.
Yeah.
In the dirt, nicely blocked by Sienna. Tomahawk.
Oh no.
Blooper. Nice throw in by Jada Mannion.
Coach Gary gonna
2-0.
come have a chat.
2-0 and the bases are loaded still.
Gotta get an out here. Holy. We're gonna have a pitching change? Or just, yeah. We'll see Nia Calaminas come in, try to get us out of this jam.
And then we need to get on the bats.
Saying earlier, it's hard to win games 1-0, 2-0 all the time, right? You got to go earn the win sometimes with some bats, and I definitely capable of doing it.
Really doesn't matter how many the other team scores if you score 0.
Yeah. So still got at least 20 minutes of game time here. Probably get to a 6th inning. I don't know about 7 anymore with the way this inning's gone. Calaminas is going to take over with the bases loaded and no outs. Pride trailing by 2.
We don't know who's pitching the second, but if you imagine that it was Naya, this at least
A
gets
warm-up,
a little bit of a warm-up.
Yeah, who are we playing our second game? Fury 08, so I'd expect that might be Naya, and then it's...
Have we played Fury? We have played Fury 08 this year. Can't remember what the outcome was, though.
They beat us.
Did they?
Over here, yeah.
Oh, right. But that was a close one, wasn't it?
It was close for a bit, yeah. Oh, we play Surrey Storm in the third game, so we might see Kira in that game and have Naya go against Fury. Just a hunch.
Yep.
And I think with Naya coming in here, that might be, like you said, setting her up for the next one, which again will be at 2 o'clock, but we still have 20 minutes of game time here. What's blue? Coach Kelsey coming out to have a chat about something? I always want to know what's going on there. Kelsey came out and talked to Blue. Blue went over, talked to Titans.
Hopefully everybody knows where they're going with the ball. All right, bases loaded.
Naya's going back to 1. Oh, they were trying to change the runner at 1. The pitcher is on 1. And I think it maybe has to be with 2 outs. Again, this is where Kim would help with the text, but it must be that she has to stay at 1. Or the pitcher can't come out just yet.
You know what? She's available for interviews down there if you wanted to stroll down.
I might head over. Yeah. Should I head down now?
Yeah.
I'll go find out.
I'll just be quiet.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not going to be quiet. Adam's left. He's gone to see Kim. In there for a strike. Tick foul.
On 1 there.
2 outs? Yeah.
Thanks. So, clarifying there with Kim, who's zoned in and watching the play. That the pitcher can only come out with 2 outs in the inning.
One away. They concede the run to get the out at first base. How was your conversation?
It was good. It's what I thought. Sorry, we have 1 out now, right?
Yeah. 1 out, 3-0.
Kim confirmed, yeah, it's got to be 2 outs before you can take your pitcher out and have a pitch runner go in. So Titans trying to do it a little earlier than they should have. And good job by Pride coaching staff catching that.
Throwing.
Kim Brooks was pretty zoned in, so I didn't feel it was the right time for a full interview. Just a quick question, and then she went right back to watching. Kim's in work mode.
Fouled off on a late decision to swing by the Titan player. Naya was on her stuff the other night.
Sorry?
Naya was on her stuff the other
yeah.
night. She was dialed in, 15 strikeouts, as you mentioned.
She had them
earlier.
confused. It was
Fouled off again on a late swing. Late decision. Titan player wearing a Pride helmet.
I saw that and I was about to say something. Like, I want to make sure before I call that out, but yeah. Former Pride player, obviously. Oh! dinged off the backstop.
So you kind of touched on it before, and you know it's one of my pet peeves is foul lines not extending into the outfield
Right.
to the fences. It at the expense of a little bit more chalk, it seems like a no-brainer to me, so that you don't have people guessing as to whether something's foul or fair. I don't know why you wouldn't do that.
I blame inflation.
Even like can of spray paint,
Right.
like white spray paint,
Yeah.
it's easier than chalk. Swing and a miss for strike 3. 2 down. As Naya Calaminas tries to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, it's felt like a slow bleed this inning right now. Be nice to put an end to it. Now we're going to have a pinch runner come in for the pitcher because there's 2 outs.
Was the last girl that was just hitting?
Yeah. And again, there are runners in scoring position, second and third. This is the top of their order again, I believe. Number 6.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Hartley Renard for the Titans.
Oops. Guess it'd help if I
She struck out twice, I believe.
put Naya in for Julia. Oh,
Just a bit outside and high. In there for a strike.
I swear that ball moved 3 times.
One ball,
Like
2
as it
strikes.
entered the strike zone, it looked like it moved twice.
So
Yeah.
deceiving. Right-handed hitters, they tend to turn their back to it.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Swing and a miss for
The high heat got her
Hartley's
chasing.
third strikeout.
Yeah. We wouldn't call that heat, just high. I think it was about 2 feet out of the strike zone, but
Yeah.
got her chasing. All right, so Julia Waterman is going to lead things off here. Let's see if she can take a little frustration
Revenge?
on the ball. Yeah,
Revenge.
go do it yourself.
Well, you could make the argument that maybe there was an opportunity for the blooper in right field to be caught.
As I said,
And,
momentum's fickle, man. Like
yeah.
sometimes it just, and then things run away from you from there.
Yeah, and then there were a couple of hard hits.
Yeah,
So
that's right.
I mean,
But again, that hard hit without that runner on, it's just a double,
yeah,
right? So maybe you.
yeah.
but
We're
when-
speculating, though. I mean, like
Speculating's fun. That's what we do. That's what sports are for. Second guessing, speculating, ifs, buts. At the end of the day, go get it done.
We were talking about having a 13-player hitting lineup,
Yes.
and how that reduces kind of your at bats, especially if the whole team's not hitting. We've only got a couple girls
Yes.
hitting, so we'll be lucky to get through the order twice in this game.
Yeah, it'll be very close. I mean, we're only. This is our third batter. Yeah, this is Julia's batting third.
Another
so,
10 to go
Yeah.
before everybody gets a second.
And we've only
at
got
bat.
12 minutes of game time left. So if this inning doesn't take a long time, the 6th inning will be the last one. Oh,
Jeez. Pitcher just had to react to that, and it was Julie's
Twice.
hitting the ball hard, and it's up the middle again.
Yep. And I mean, she's
And-
seeing the ball well, right? When you hit it up the middle like that,
Another 6 inches to either side, and
Yeah.
that's a hit up the middle again.
it's a game of inches. Again, Nola Griffiths, I think she's a former Pride player. 09B, I believe, a couple of years ago.
A couple of ex-Pride girls then
Yeah.
on the Titans.
Yeah. I think Nola played with 2010A last year.
Big swing for Angie Lopez Lee. Strike 1. Angie looking to put the ball in play and hit the ball hard. Hit it somewhere.
John Fowles with his foot long out.
Beg your pardon? Nicely picked up by London at third base for the second out. I think we're going to get another inning in.
You know, we're going to 6, yeah. Then that'll be it. I don't think there'll be any more than that. So If Pride doesn't get a 2-out rally going, they're going to have to do it in the bottom of the 6th.
It's one of those situations, too. You either get a 3rd out right now or you get a rally, but your rally better get you 3 runs at least.
It's got to. Yeah.
It's got to.
I mean, we got 10 minutes before the 80-minute mark. I think we start on time, so it'd be one hell of a rally to
10 minutes before the
80-minute mark. So 80 is when they won't start a new inning after that.
Oh, okay.
So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, 90 for playoff round.
Fly ball to right field.
Oh.
It's dropped.
Stay. You got to
Holly
protect
thought
the runner
about
there.
taking second there.
I think it was a wise choice to stay. So Holly reaches on the air. Again,
Guess we're trying it this inning. Guess we're...
you know what? Even if you just get at least one here, right? Ryan Fowles. We'll see if she can deliver. I mean, a big double here again would...
In the dirt. Going was Holly all the way and like in there about a day and a half ahead of the throw for a stolen base.
Oh, yeah. Again, you don't want to waste too much time here. Got 9 minutes, but it would be nice to get at least the 1 run in, right? Cash in that runner. Be only down 2 heading to the 6th.
Or just keep it going right now. Everybody hits kind of thing.
So Blue just confirming what the count was. It's 1 ball, no strikes.
Fowles hit the ball. It was
Oh, smashes that one too.
Again.
Oh, that's going to go.
To the fence. Fowles is going to get all the way around second and on her way to third. She's going to stand up with a triple and gets the Pride on the board. She's hitting the ball hard.
Told you, man, the Caribbean waters brought back some of that magic. Ryan with a double on Wednesday night, a double and a triple today, an RBI triple, an RBI double on Wednesday.
Smoking the ball right now.
It's all those Mai Tais. Virgin, of course.
Of course.
Not.
Kira McIntyre is up to bat, and there's a little bit of a...
I would say, I mean, not that I think that's it. It's probably just getting Titans back on board, but with 8 minutes here before you'd have to start a new inning, you might want to drag this out a little bit. Again, don't think that's the intention, and we also have a pitching change here.
That'll eat up a few minutes.
Right?
I think this is it. We're doing it this inning, or
we're doing it now. Doing it live.
So that's the second hit, second at bat, second hit for Ryan Fowles. She's driven the ball pretty hard into the outfield.
That thing was smoked. Yeah.
Both hits.
Who is that taking pictures out there? Not our team, right? Is he taking
The
pictures
guy in center field?
Yeah, is he taking pictures of us?
Of me and you?
In a wave, yeah.
It's probably an easier way to do that rather than being...
Nice, unless he's a creeper, but... No, I'm assuming that's somebody at the other team. All right. 3-1, 2 outs. Ryan Fowles after her triple is on 3. Kira McIntyre, number 11 on the Sienna Gascon on deck. Let's see if we can stretch this inning out.
Kira holds up on a high pitch for ball 1.
So funny. I mean, it's a tournament. That does mean something. We want to win as many turns as you can. But at the same time, like if this is provincials, like you'd have to be thinking so much about time limit, game time, and
Absolutely.
situation.
Ball 2 for Kira as that one just arrives short of the plate. In there for a strike, but questionable.
Wasn't a fan of that one. Overall, it's been okay. But
big swing.
just a little late. Well, a little late.
Yep.
Yeah.
2-2 on Kira McIntyre with 2 out. And what are we at for time-wise?
6 minutes. Well, we'll head to the 6th.
So we will get another inning in.
But getting that run was nice.
Yeah.
Just, again, maybe a little boost for the team. Be nice if they have a nice clean inning here.
Yep.
Looks like Sarah Mack re-enters the game. She wasn't in the last inning, right? No. It's Holly at second. Yeah. We'll reset the defense once they set up.
Interesting.
Where is... So is it just the one change, it looks like? Outfield looks the same. We got Angie Lopez-Lee, Jada Mannion in center field, and Kira McIntyre in right field. Sienna Gascon behind the plate. Naya, of course, entering the game, is now in the circle. Bella Graham's at 3, Sarah Mack at short. Holly moves over to second, and Ryan Fowles at first. Naya delivers strike one. Fouled off, 0-2 count.
Off the top of Adam's head.
And he's okay, I think. Yeah. Might have straightened something out, actually.
Strike two. What's our real-time time right now? Like the actual
11-17.
time. 11:17.
Yeah.
Fouled off again behind home plate.
So everything I can tell is they would finish this inning. Obviously, there's no drop dead. It's just 80 minutes for a new inning, which we've already entered. So this will be the last inning. If the home team is ahead, which they are not right now, the game would end. Ooh. Oh.
Just missing on the outside part of the plate. Little battle here going on. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yep. First batter still.
Called third strike. Low and inside.
John Fowles propping up a tree over there. Moved from the right field to behind the backstop.
Sadie Ponte up. Her third time at bat, I believe.
What's that?
Her third at bat.
Yes, yeah. Oh, that was
Looked good, but
Yeah.
called a ball.
just dropping out of the glove, but thought it looked all right.
Yeah.
There we go.
Bella Graham comes down with the pop fly, infield pop fly. 2 down.
Man, Titans had that one inning where they were able to move through more than 3/4 of their order, right?
In there on the outside corner for a strike. Swing and a
pitch.
miss for strike 2. Just a little late.
Yeah, it was off the plate for sure, but got her chased. See if Nye goes right back there. Get her to chase another one. I think they will. Doesn't bite.
Swing and a miss, strike 3.
All right.
Last at bats for Pride to see if they can pull this one out. Down 2 runs going into the bottom of the 6th.
Again, it would be nice to get one back here against the Titans after the last game where they get just the 1 run in the bottom of the 7th. I think it was a tie game. I think we were leading that game 2-1 for 5 innings before they got 1 and then 1 in the bottom of the 7th.
Yeah, I was mistaken on that game. I thought we were up.
We're up 2-1.
I thought we were up 2-1 still before we went.
No, I thought so too. Yeah, but it was a tie game.
I think for this last half inning, if you get somebody on, we got to get aggressive on the base paths and
Got to manufacture something, right?
Yeah.
One thing that White Rock game, I was talking to John earlier because I wasn't there, but the small ball kind of you wouldn't do it here necessarily in this inning, but
got us
kind of
back in
halfway through that game,
Yeah.
and then just a couple miscues by their defense or late throws because
Like,
of it.
When you
force
play
them,
small ball, you force them to
Right.
make plays, right?
but it was nice. Today's been a few big hits that we've had, but
Sometimes pressuring a team to play a bit of defense with small ball can result in some.
and for the most part, we haven't. I'd say our defense is typically pretty tight. It's one thing we're pretty consistent at, so why not test theirs?
Yeah. So I think we've got Sienna followed by Bella Graham, followed by Janelle Cooper. I
Yeah,
think.
that makes sense.
Fly ball to Sadie Ponte at shortstop. 1 away. Bella Graham.
Well, first pitch. BG got on base her first time to bat. Was it a walk?
Yes,
And got to third, but couldn't cash in.
on the outside corner.
That was one of those ones early in the game too, right? You have the runner at 3, and I think we had no outs. I think she was the leadoff batter that inning. Pretty sure. Then we
She was.
couldn't get her in.
She basically got herself around to third, I think, on
Yep.
that. Bella swings at one just a little off the plate for strike 2. 2 strikes.
Take anything here. They're going to go away again.
High for a ball. Excuse me.
They're going to go away again.
That's
Drop. Oh,
right to the center fielder. Didn't have to move too much, just kind of adjusted left and right. And
going to take another 2-out rally here.
2-out rally is what we need. Outside for a ball. Catcher setting up way outside.
It was not on the plate. Titans trying to get the next one, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It was definitely a ball.
Low for a ball. Two-no. Big cut from Janelle for strike 1.
Janelle, also somebody who had her bat going last year, right? She had her bat going at times.
Yep.
Nice to see that get hot here now. Oh, boy.
Just a bit outside for strike 2. Got to protect that outside part of the plate with this umpire. He's been consistent.
Oh,
with,
yeah,
like
yeah.
both teams for
Yeah.
the outside.
I don't
part
think
of
it's
the
been unfair at all.
strike zone or
Very consistent.
ground
That's
ball
game.
to the pitcher, and that's the game. First game of the tournament goes down as a loss for the Pride, 3-1 to the Titans 09.
We'll see you at 2 o'clock. Fury 08.